Hey there, today I thought I would show you what I'm working on next and this doll bust holder that I'm making as well. So I have a few of these heads that have been lying around and I decided I don't want to make them into full dolls. This one has a crack because she was dropped or something happened to her ear. So I need to give her some repair work, but I think I'm just going to do some detailed work on her face and such, and so maybe just fill this in with some design work and just make it into a cool elaborate type of bust. This is the first one I'm going to try with. It's a doll that I sculpted, I think, at one of the first workshops with Jack. And she never turned out exactly how I wanted her to because I went really quick, really quick when I was doing it. But anyway, I want to adjust her a bit and kind of turn her into a bust because I've got a good idea for how that would go. So anyway, that's what I'm going to make next is a platform. It'll be like a kind of like an armature, but it's more like a form that's going to be here so that I can then turn it into a place to sculpt the shoulders and neck and chest and such like that on top of. Just starting out with some weight. You could use rock or coins or whatever you want inside this little bit of duct tape to kind of give me some solidness to it, and then I will just show you from here what I will do next. Alrighty, so a bust is something more like this, like the Medusa head that we made, except this one is more just a chest plate because it's planning on being put on top of an art doll body, and so it'll be a full doll. But what I'm going to do with this doll, for instance, is just turn her into a bust. So she just has the head and then shoulders and chest kind of thing right here. And so I'm measuring it to see about how wide I want it to be. This is going to be much thinner because you want at least a good 1/4 of an inch of clay that's going to be the bust material as well. So what I'm going to do first is put some foil over this and then also some foil tape. So here's what I have is my aluminum foil tape and also just some foil. This way I'm going to give it a little bit more shape. And I'm just going to have this one be the head size for this type of doll. So I'm just kind of in my mind right now kind of imagining how low I want it to go. So I want to be able to have the clay come down and touch the bottom. Touch the surface, so instead of being like this one, which can't really exist as a bust, it would have like a flat surface on the bottom, so you can just set it down and it will stand on its own. Alrighty. Now I also want to have in there a stick, so the head can sit on it, whichever kind of head I have in here. So I'm going to have the stick be part of it too, but just at a much lower level here. So I'm going to insert the stick inside. Probably have to work around. There we go. I can just put it in just like that, and then I'll clip off the top where I need it. Alright, so I have a little stick here in place that I've measured to the right size for this doll head, and ideally you can create one you can use for several dolls. So you don't have to create this bust form each time. So what I want to do next is get some of this tape. And I want to first get the stick kind of secured where it's going to be, so it doesn't move around. So I'm just going to kind of tape it in place like this. You want to make sure that it's going perpendicular, perfectly vertical. Now this side is just a little bit bigger, so to make sure it's nicely centered, I'm going to add that there. Then I'm going to put this just over the whole front. Back, I want to squish in a bit more. Look at it from all angles. On this one, I'm just letting it kind of be taped to this board. I'm going to add more tape so it really stays on attached there. Right now I just want to kind of experiment with the size of doll. Since I've got these heads, that's kind of what is dictating the size right now, and I'll have to see how well I like the finished product. So you can kind of sculpt the whole shape of the form just by shaping your foils. Just a little bit of foil up here in this little hole. So I've got a little gap on mine right here. So put that in place. Now I'll add a little bit more of the aluminum foil tape. I'm going to let it kind of fan out a little bit more so it's going to hold nice and sturdy for us here. Into this side too. All right, let's test it out. All right, there she is. Looks like she could be just a little bit lower. Now with the stick, you can remove it and add a different one for your next doll if you'd like. All right, now she's gonna be ready for us to sculpt the rest of her body here. All right, now she's ready. We can use this base to sculpt our clay on top of. I also want to take a minute and let you know about the Polymer Clay Symposium that's coming up. I think it starts pretty darn quick right away, so I'll have the dates down below in the description so you can learn how to register for it. There'll be 20 different polymer clay artists giving you many workshops, and it's a free event that then later is going to be turned into a huge course so you can have all of the classes as well. So anyway, come and check it out. Look in the description below, and I'll see you there.